Liebrook Wilderness, Green Mountain National Forest. Well, it is day 120, but it's way too early in the morning to do our good morning, everybody. So you just roll over and go back to sleep, and I'll talk to you later. The sunrise through the trees, almost flashing like a strobe light. Yeah. Well, I think this is a more respectable time. A respectable hour. A little more respectable. It's about 5:45. Good morning, everybody. Rise and shine. Up and at 'em. Hey. Day 120 on the Appalachian Trail. It is June the 24th. Today is the first day of month number 5. Yeah. Wow. Nice camp spot last night. Peaceful. Slept well. Got up even earlier this morning. Got up at 3 a.m. Was on trail for just slightly after 4. The reason I did that was today's a town day, but I still had 11 miles to hike before I got to the trailhead at Vermont 1133, or 1130, I think it is, 1130. I think that's 2 highways, number 11 and number 30, but I'm not sure. Anyhow, Vermont 1130. And from there, I believe it's a left turn into Manchester Center, Vermont. I have a booking tonight at, I think it's called the Green Mountain House Hostel. Need to check out a few things. After a couple of falls I've had now, once again I've beaten the hell out of these trekking poles, bent them badly, straightened them and so on. Got them all patched up, but may need to replace those. And secondly, once again, the issues with the Katadyn Be-Free water filter raise their ugly head. I think it all boils down to the inability to clean it. And what I mean by that is, it's not a matter of not taking the time. It's just much harder to clean than, say, the soya squeeze. And I just don't think the cleaning process that Katadyn outlined has really very much affected all on the cleanliness of the actual filter, because it's so slow now that, again, it's a concern. So I want to check that out. There is a small outfitter called a boutique outfitter in Manchester. Some describe it as an outfitter for the city person who wants to feel they're outdoorsy. So they have 2 or 3 different selections of mountain house meals, apparently. They're very much into light clothing, such as hiking pants and tops and so on. Jackets, you know, for the yuppie kind of feel. But they do have apparently a small selection of actually useful items. Through hiking items, water filters. I know somebody mentioned they carry the soya, which is fine, and I would get one. But I'd really want the knock bag to go with it, simply because, as we've spoke about before, the soya bag is pretty much garbage. Soya make the greatest water filter in the world for the thru hiker, and they back it up with the worst bag in the world for the thru hiker. So you have to get the knock bag. But anyhow, that's work in motion, or work in progress, I should say. Socks. Could use another pair of my darn Tufts. I have worn a hole. At somewhere around the 1600 mile mark, I wore a hole in my main pair. of darn tough socks. So I may have to replace those. And I do know that they do not have an over-the-counter exchange at this, let's call it yuppie boutique outfitter. One more sign that it's not really an outfitter. Okay, let's just keep moseying along. Day 120, probably around 8.5 miles to the junction of Vermont 1130. So let's just get to it. Well, it was super easy to hitch into town. I think it's a 7.5 mile ride, but it was super easy. A really nice gentleman in a Jeep, 4-door Jeep, picked myself up on another hiker that was at the trailhead waiting for a ride. And quite ironically, he was selling up, getting a sailboat and getting ready to do the winters in Florida in his sailboat in the Caribbean and so on, and summer back in Maine. So we chit-chatted about that because, of course, myself being a past avid sailor and sailed those waters when I lived in Florida, we had a lot to chit-chat about. Anyhow, downtown Manchester City, Manchester Center, I just had a nice breakfast sandwich with a fruit bowl and a cinnamon bun and a large coffee. I'm on my way to the outfitters now. See what I'm going to do about my water filter and socks and so on. And then grab a few supplies at the Price Chopper maybe. And then to the hostel, get laundry done, shave, shower, all those things. Get all my batteries charged and have a relaxing rest of the day. That's my plan. Tomorrow we continue heading north with about 550 miles from this point to Qatar. Okay, I gotta find the outfitters. I think it's up here. One of the other hikers, actually, Miss Trillium, told me it was up here. She'd been here before. She hiked through here before, so I'm sure she said it was up here. We'll see. Okay, talk to you guys in a bit. So Manchester Center is a beautiful community. You can just tell, though, there's money here. It's a high-end community, but I think this building here, the red building, I think it's the outfitters because there's a Mountain Goat Patagonia authorized dealer sign, and I think 800 feet, turn left onto Memorial Avenue. Okay, I think this is the outfitters here. Okay, so you might be thinking to yourself, oh Jasper, what have you done? Well, I got zapped. I got a brush cut, a barber shop, $32 US for that. But I don't have to worry about it for the next 550 miles. I trimmed my eyebrows, so I'm good to go. And by the time I finish the trail, my hair will be back to normal. But this way, keeps the bugs out, and it's easy to maintain because personal hygiene on the trail is difficult. You can't take a shower or anything like that till you come to town like I will today. So anyhow, I got zapped and I'm glad I did. I also bought the new trekking poles, the ones I've been wanting, the black diamonds. Also a new food bag. Also a new water filter. Yeah, at this point of the hike, some of my smaller pieces of gear are getting a little tired. But again, these are all items that I won't have to buy again. Okay, another little peek as we walk back downtown, or back along the road. I think this is Main Street. I'm going to the food store next, grab a few basics of food, and then the shuttle will take us to the hostel where we'll do laundry, shower, shave, batteries, the whole bit. Okay, and relax, of course. Okay, off I go.